Hello guys, so for today's video I wanted to recreate this beautiful blue butterfly Snapchat filter. As soon as I saw it, I was completely blown away and in love with this look. So this is what I wanted to recreate today. It was very challenging but so much fun to do. So if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face, and this is very important because I actually tried this look before this day and my face was so dry, so this time I made sure to use a primer that was very hydrating. And then I'm just applying some foundation on my entire face and then some concealer right under my eyes, and I won't be setting any of it because again I don't want my face to be so dry because of the amount of eyeshadow that I apply later on. So yeah, that's just gonna make it really dry, so I'm just skipping powder altogether. Okay, so now is when we actually start with the look, and if you have no idea what filter I'm talking about, this is the one that I'm going for. So the first thing that I'm doing is applying my Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner all over my lids, and that's because in the filter this part of the eye looks darker than the rest of it. So I'll be applying some navy shadow, and I just want to make sure that it's as dark as possible, and I just want to intensify it and make sure that it sticks to my lid. Then I'm taking this pencil brush and I'm just smudging out the edges of that black liner just to make sure that it looks kind of blown out and faded out instead of just a straight line. Then I'm taking this navy color from my BH Cosmetics Smoky palette and I'm applying that right on top of the gel liner to set it, and I'm also using the same exact brush to just blend out the rough edges again so it just looks blown out and faded out instead of just straight in there, and that way it's gonna blend even better into the next blue that I'll be applying. So now I'm gonna start applying the main blue that pretty much makes the entire look, and that is Hat Blue by NYX, and this is one of their primal colors. So basically for this part you just have to be very patient. It honestly took me about 10 to 15 minutes to do just one eye because you do have to build up the color. You're gonna have to just keep blending and spreading that color until it is as blue and intense as you want it to be. So it's gonna take a while. Just be very patient, like I said. And the best way that I found that this worked was applying it kind of in a round shape around one eye and then the other one, and then just kind of connecting them and fading out the color on the side of the face instead of just doing it like a mask over the entire eyes, if you know what I mean. I tried that the first time and it just didn't go so well. This is the best way that I found and the easier way. And I did start applying that blue with a bigger fluffy brush and then change to a slightly smaller one just to get really into the contours of my eye and into the smaller parts to intensify that blue. Then I'm just once again taking that same brush that I used with the navy blue just to smooth out the edges between the navy and the blue so that the transition is more seamless. And then once both eyes are done, I'm just kind of shaping the part around the nose. It's basically like a martini glass if you think about it, going from the nose up to the forehead. That's the shape that I'm going for, so I'm just shaping that with the same brush that I used with the royal blue. And then I'm going back to that bigger fluffy brush. Like I mentioned before, I'm just spreading that blue all around the face so that it doesn't look so much like a circle but more like a face mask. Next I'm going back to my Maybelline gel liner and I'm applying that right on my lower lash line. Then I'm taking once again that pencil brush that I used before and I am smudging that out just to make sure that it looks nice and smoky. And then I am setting it with a black shadow from that same BH Cosmetics palette that I used before. Then I'm going back to that navy shade and I'm applying that between the black and the blue under my eyes to create that seamless gradient effect. I forgot what that was called for a minute. And then I'm taking that same black shadow that I just used and I'm applying that in the lowest part of my lid to create that same gradient effect. So next I'm just taking that bigger fluffy brush that I've been using to apply that blue shade, and without adding any extra product, I am just running that down my nose and the center of my forehead, basically to create a little bit of a blue background for the whiter shade that I'll be applying, which is a highlight. And then once I apply that highlight, I'll have that little hint of blue. And then I'm taking this Becca Pearl Skin Perfector, which is basically just a white highlight shade, and I am applying that right in the center of my nose, the center of my forehead in that shape that I told you about before. And then I am applying that right under my eyes in this kind of weird position, but hey, I'm just going with what the filter looks like. So in the filter you can see just a little bit of a hint of blush. So for that I am using my MAC Melba, which is a very natural shade. And because the eye area is so dark and smoky, I'm just lining my waterline. And this is the Urban Decay liner in the color Perversion. And then the look doesn't have any lashes, but hey, I have to add some. And these are from Ardell in the style Wispies. And finally, for the fun part, the butterflies. So I have gotten so many questions since I posted this photo on Instagram. I've gotten so many questions as to where I got the butterflies, guys. I just went to Google, looked up blue butterflies, and printed them out in a bunch of different sizes. That is all I did. Now you see some of them have like black edges. They are the exact same ones as the other ones. I just painted with a Sharpie the white edges because that's what the look like. And there are two butterflies that have little yellow spots. I got all of them from Google, so there you go. And I am just gluing that with lash glue. And for the position of the butterflies, I'm just literally following what the photo shows me. So there are 3 butterflies that you can only see half of them in the photo. So this is what I did. Cut them in half and left the body on so that I can use the body as the part that you glue onto your face. And then I just stuck them sideways on my face and made sure to press back so that the butterflies are not like flapping on top of my face and they're just like falling down. And that's basically it. And to finish off this entire look, I am just applying this liquid lip suede. I don't even know what the name is, but this liquid lipstick from NYX in this royal deep ocean blue color. And it is actually way more comfortable than I thought it would be. And just to give the look a little extra touch, I am gluing a butterfly onto my finger just so that the photos look cool, you know what I mean? And that brings us to the end of this look. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun doing this look. So I really enjoyed this and I hope you did too. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching.
I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin. You make me feel kinda bad, kinda good.